What is the definition of projection? Take a look. It says an estimate or forecast in a future situation. Okay, no, that's not it. The presentation of an image on a surface, especially on a movie screen. No, that's not the one we're looking for. All right, well, geez, what could I show you to mean projection? Here we go. This is it. This is the definition of projection right here. RGB, RBG. Oh, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Oh my gosh. Well, she was absolutely an accessory of the leftist brand, the ideology of being on the left. You have to have the women that you have. Remember the Pussy Hats, the March for Women? All of it's about women as an accessory of the left. You can't have a conversation about who the left truly supports, who the left is for, without saying women and minorities, right? Those are the accessories of the left. Who is the left representing? Who is the left working for? It's women and minorities, right? Anyone who's... What? Exactly. Define it. Define it. Well, they need our help. So you're saying that they are what? Unable to help themselves? They're infantile? What exactly is it that you're saying? Well, no, it's not that. It's just that, these people need our help. Okay. Trump is empowering people. So when Trump empowers women, they do this. They create the groups Women for Trump, Hispanic Women for Trump, Black Women for Trump. I don't know that you have a white women for Trump. I bet you have a suburban women for Trump, and that probably includes a lot of white women. This says from Politico here today, the women around him are accessories to his brand. This is regarding Trump. This says, Trump has said it was important to put a woman on the Supreme Court, but his long checkered history with women makes it unlikely he'll make inroads with female voters. Fuck off, Politico. You're going to say that Donald Trump doesn't have female fans? Joe Biden grabs women like a bowling ball to tell them that he respects them. The past presidential leaders have either all been rapists or abusers in one way or another. The one that we never heard about womanizing was W. And I wonder if it's just that you never heard about it. The other one that you never heard about being a womanizer was Barack. That's because he was a manizer, I guess. A gentlemanizer, a manizer. I don't know what you'd call that. But, well, ask Larry. Anyways, this says, we'll read this. And by the way, before we go any further, like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the little notification bell in the corner. That helps. Here we go. This says Summerfield, North Carolina. Up pulled the big pink bus. Quote, Women for Trump, it said on its side, wearing, quote, Trump girl shirts, bedazzled Trump caps and cowboy hats, sparkling silver brooches saying MAGA. Several hundred or so, mostly women, bounced on the balls of their feet and held up their phones and took pictures and videos and clapped and hollered with excitement. Hello? These aren't accessories. These are people that are excited about seeing the president. And you are womanizing and doing whatever else you want to call it, objectifying. You're treating women like you're infantilizing women. When you say women are nothing, they're not even thoughtful of their own volition. They are thoughtless, brainless accessories. That's why they're out there. What are you saying about women? You're projecting the left's feelings of women being that they are only an accessory, that they do what they're told, that they just do whatever their husband says. That's all they ever accuse the conservative women of doing. Now you know why. It's because that's all they see of women. Read this again. Several hundred, mostly women, bouncing on the balls of their feet, up and down, holding their phones, taking pictures, videos, clapping, hollering with excitement. There are hundreds of people excited, and all that they're saying is, yeah, these stupid idiot women don't know what they're doing, and they're voting against their best interests, and they're really just accessories being used by Trump. Again, what is projection here? That's the projection from the left. This says, on the rolling grounds of the Bugle Boy farm, on a temperate fall evening, under wisps of white clouds, sisters Diamond and Silk led the crowd in a Trump train choo-choo chant. Katrina Pearson revved them up with some more, and then finally Laura Trump took the stage. This, said the president's tall, blonde daughter-in-law, is really an election year unlike any other. And now, with the vacancy of the Supreme Court, fill that seat, someone cried out in the audience. Fill that seat. They repeated themselves. Women I talked to at the event here last week, the author writes, said that they didn't care that much that the president pointedly is putting a woman in the nation's highest court. Because see here, even the conservative women aren't identitarians. They don't say it needs to be another woman. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a woman, so you have to replace her with another woman. Has to be vag for vag. No one's saying that. Not even the women at these, they don't care. They're like, are you happy that President Trump's electing a woman? And now, role reversal here, if it were Hillary in the office and she were replacing Ruth, and people said, do you think it's appropriate to make a woman or a man? It would all be, I think it needs to be a woman because it was a woman and like we need to keep it even. But you see the women on the conservative side, you're asking, does it need to be a woman? And they go, no, no, it just needs to be the best possible justice that we could get. That's who it needs to be. Not, well, she's a woman and she's white, so we could pick her. I respect and appreciate that Trump is playing down the middle by saying, look, my side doesn't care, and their side needs it to be a woman. So I can pick a my-sided woman, which is what he's done, and we all love it. But just pointing it out, the hypocrisy of saying that the leftists are all about identity, all about gender, all about what are those things that we shouldn't be judging people by. Those are the first biggest points to put on your resume. And so, of course, then if they don't like the people on the opposing side of their own, they're going to say, well, let's pick a fight with them based on identity, based on gender, race, religion, all of the other things that you see them going after Amy Coney Barrett for. So they continue. They says, if I just wanted the best person for the job, and if it's a woman, great, shrugs Joanne Hotby. Well, good for Joanne Hotby, because she's right. From down the road in this growing swing state suburb north of Greensboro, she says, it will be a woman. Oh, this is when Trump is quoted saying, it will be a woman from the airport rally, also in North Carolina. A couple of hours away in Fayetteville, the day after the death of RBG, it should be a woman, said. So there is Trump kind of playing into and pandering to the leftist identitarians. But this says the bluntness of Trump's intent is a reflection of the political stakes. Trump, after all, won 4 years ago because of white women, just as much of white men. And he could lose in November because he's lost enough support of enough women in enough of the places that matter the most. His pick for the court marks a ready-made chance for him to change the topic of the still raging pandemic. Bullshit, still raging? Eat a dick. Still raging pandemic. This is not objective. We're not going to read any further. This is not objective news. But you can see very clearly, here we go. Women are accessories politically. If you have a political belief or an ideology that does not align itself heartily with communism and the Marxist left, you're an accessory. So I hope that you enjoy hearing that if you're a woman, you don't get to think for yourself. You don't get to have your own opinion. You don't just get to be an independent who actually likes Trump a little bit. No, idiot. You're an accessory, told to you by the left. Do whatever else you can do to keep America afloat after you like, comment, and share this video.